Hey, y'all, look, man. This is DJ Bless One. I just wanted to share something with y'all, man. Uncle Luke just went at all you so-called tap dancing knee grumps who get on your knees for Mayo Nation. Uncle Luke just spoke the truth about you dudes and the media. Before I give my commentary, I'm going to fall back and let my Florida brother, my South Florida brother, you feel me? Shout out to Dade County and Broward County. We like this. I'm going to let Luke let y'all know what he got to say. Then I'm going to give my input on it.
This shit gonna be funny. Cause you motherfuckers got Coach Prime on the mind. Y'all love to talk about my brother. Y'all love to talk about Coach Prime. Why y'all gotta talk about Coach Prime? Coach Prime this, Coach Prime that, Coach Prime this, Coach Prime that. Oh, Coach Prime got to the Colorado and 56 players hit the portal. Ain't you doing that right now, Willis? Coach Prime is a big-time player left, and he was a 5-star. How many 5-stars you had leave? Why all y'all go to always Coach Prime? Some dumb shit happening in your program, and then the first thing you say, what y'all need to be doing is giving Coach Prime a crown. Give him a crown for being a man ahead of his time. Y'all criticize him about the transfer portal. He had a roster with he didn't have no 5-stars on his roster, and he had limited talent, so he had to go into the portal and do what? Get a bunch of players. But y'all criticize him for that. What are y'all doing? You're going in the portal getting a bunch of players, and you're cutting 5-stars. Make that make sense. Coach Prime is bringing in new coaches. Other coaches leave. Didn't your coaches leave? Every year your coaches leave? But you don't want to talk about that. Big time star players leave. Or Coach Prime has to tell them, look, son, I'm a black man. I'm a leader of black men. I give you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And you're just not getting it. I'm going to wish you a good luck on your next team. I love you. I will be praying for you. This is what Coach Prime said. Show me where your coach said the same thing about big-time players leaving your program. 5 stars. Woo! I'm waiting. I wait. But Coach Prime is such a bad guy. Now y'all done got so desperate. Shador said this. Shador makes a cryptic message, and what you guys do, with the same thing y'all do with the Bible, y'all interpreted it a different way. KKK interpret the Bible a totally different way. That's why they got a big old cross. Same thing with these boys. That's a whole nother story. Shador said something. Oh, that's going to affect. I wonder what college scouts, professional scouts are going to think about what you just said, Shador. Did you say that about Josh Allen when he made racial statements? Ooh. Did you say that when your player parents was waving their Trump flag at the tailgate? Did you worry about if he was going to go to a liberal city or not? Did you say that about Josh Allen, who made racial comments before when he was in college? Did you say that about Johnny Manziel? Johnny Manziel right now is on Shay Shay talking about his daddy asking head coach Kevin for $3 million before NIL and saying that Coach Kev laughed at him. Did y'all say anything about Johnny Manziel? Are you on here bashing him? You ain't doing that. That's what y'all don't do. And then you send Cyrus after. When you don't get no impression, impact, you send Cyrus. Them house Negroes. Here come the house Negro. Massa, you were talking about Massa. You were talking about my boss. My boss. How you dare you? I'm black too. Nope. No, you're a different type of black. You're the black guy who told all the Africans, there's some good things going on in that boat over here. Go on, get on that Christopher Columbus boat. Get on that boat where them lights at. They're going to feed you well. They're going to take care of you. They're going to do all the things. And then when you got on that boat, what did they do? They put them shackles on your feet. Put them shackles on your feet. Put them chains on your hands. Put them chains on your hands. Y'all doing that right now today. What about your own fucking programs? You have about 60 some other Power 5 coaches that you could talk about. Lane trolls the shit out y'all every day. Did anybody say anything about Lane? Anything said about Sarkis? Anything said about Georgia? Anything said about LSU? No, but y'all got Coach Prime on the man. Y'all don't want to see a black man successful. Mind you, once again, I'm going to say this again. Coach Prime is a leader of black men. That is the difference between him and your head coach. Your head coach don't give a rat's ass about him. He'll sweep all that shit up under the rug, get your ass out there on Saturday, play football, because my livelihood depends on it. I need them W's. So get your ass out there. Hey, coach, put him out there on the field. He can do the dumbest shit in the world. Coach, put him out there on the field. We don't care. So your coach, most of these coaches don't give a shit about how these black men develop into being black men going forward in life. But real black coaches, real black men who came from the struggle, we know how difficult this world is today. We know how difficult it is when the lights of football is over. Coach Prime sat in many locker rooms and watched guys come in there with these attitudes that they were the biggest thing to the world, doing dumb shit. How many times we seen kids come from national championship programs to go out there and do dumb shit when they get to the league, when ain't nobody sweeping this shit up under the rug no more? Tons of them. Speeding, reckless driving, murder, beating women. They were doing that shit in college, and they were sweeping that shit under the rug. That's why some college coaches got caught with the bullshit. They don't care about these young black men. They don't care about the fucking W's. So when you had a black man come and say, hey, look here, I'm going to give a guy time after time after time after time. I'm going to sit down and talk to you about how this real world is. I'm going to sit here and talk to your family. I'm going to be a part of your life. I love you, son. When you don't get it, like the old folks say, you got to wash your hands with this shit. And when we wash our hands, old people say, well, I'm going to wash your hands. I'm going to wash my hands with you, honey. And I'm going to let you go out there into the real world, and I'm going to let you see how the real world is, but I'm going to pray for you. And that is what Coach Prime said. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you. But you fucks out there need to worry about your own program, especially if you're under 500. You got bigger problems. I'm going to leave it like that. Coach Prime on the mind. Coach Prime on the mind. Prime, we need to make a new song. Coach Prime on the mind. Coach Prime on the mind.
That was Uncle Luke just told nothing but the flat out truth about you folks. It's always the end of world when it comes to Colorado and Deion Sanders. You wouldn't even know there's any other university in this college sports of football, because the only group of people they talk about is Deion Sanders. They don't talk about his community building. They don't talk about how he treats his staff overwhelmingly the best way you can treat anybody. They don't bring none of these things up. The only notion you keep hearing is what Prime is not doing, what he should do better. He's getting chewed out by people in the media who act like they play for Coach Prime. I told you, people are playing educational purpose race right now. We're not afraid to say it because it's factual, bruh. You got people like Coach B from the Smitty Show, who, but we're gonna get to that later. I'm gonna save that, bro. I'm gonna put receipts on that video with Coach Smitty, bro. Coach JB and his little token boy Smitty. We're gonna bring that up, man. But Uncle Luke spoke nothing but positive words, man. When I see Uncle Luke, I see a father, a leader in the community, and he went through some of these things because Luke got a Pop Warner football program, a division league he does that raised a lot of former NFL stars that he helped take out the streets. His organization has done a lot, such as the likes of Flo Rida, who got one in Fort Lauderdale with the Hurricanes. That's the Little League team Hurricanes. You got Snoop Dogg and all these brothers. That's why Uncle Luke is speaking out, because they went through the same thing Coach Prime is going through. It's always comes about our character, about what are we doing. It's never about the X's and O's. Did you guys notice that now? It's semantics they play with people like Coach Prime, bro. And I paid attention to all that. It's like, you can't get a break, bro. Like, it be your own kind that'll push you to the ground, bro. All these players coming out and transferring as if we didn't hear the same thing about the Mayo coaches. Don't let me do it. Look, I'm begging all you journalists to lay off, because if you don't do it, I'm about to start Educational Purpose highlighting you journalists. I did it to one already, and whoo, that man got to coming at me. Shout out to him. I'm going to keep it a stack, man. We always show up the players, what they saying about Deion and all that. I'm going to look at any author who wrote this article about Prime in Colorado at Boulder. I'm going to look at any sports columnist, any journalist, just any one of y'all. We're gonna do some research in y'all background, because apparently you guys become Pulitzer Prize worthy type of writers and journalists when it comes to Prime. You even know what his grandmama did back in the 60s. Like, y'all finding anything you can that could be qualified as dirt. You're just going, like, what they're using their cameras for now is the new educational purpose weapons. You feel me? Like, you may not see a Glock 9 pointed at Coach Prime, but all them bloodthirsty vampires with their pens and their cameras and their publications, they're only here for one thing: to tarnish your legacy and your name. That's anybody. To the Xavier Smiths of the world, you wait till you get in trouble and see what that camera do. To Dylan Edwards, when you underwhelmingly not performing at Kansas State, just wait for it. That's all I'm gonna say. And to Cormani, them folks already got hip to your little BS routines of getting high, not working out, doing parties like you back on the block. Man, like, shout out to Lakeland. But you can't bring Lakeland with you, bro. That type of vibe. You going over there in an institution that want to see you win, but you niggas have no work ethic. I didn't hear none of these journalists playing a devil advocate for you so-called tap dancers and Judas who flip to the other side. You don't hear these journalists questioning your motives, asking, okay, can you substantiate this fact? Or none of that. It's just, okay, you don't like Deion? Come on board. Come on board. We got something to say about it. But it's cool, man. Shout out to Uncle Luke for being one of the last real ones who's not afraid to speak on these situations, because it's a tough job to do this. It's not that I'm crying about speaking on them, calling them out, but it's a tough job to see a brother win and just sit back and enjoy it with a glass of lemonade. You know you gotta get to work until we get to the casket, bruh. Meaning this is a 24/7 job when you have this skin, bruh. I'm letting all you younger generation know I'm with you, man. You just don't know which way to go about it. Like, you feel like you're the most good-hearted person in the world. But unfortunately, the world don't care about that. The world is a jungle, bruh. And especially the other nations. All of them will get together and be allies and form against us, but no enemy shall form and prosper against me. Scripture told you that. So, low-key, I enjoy waking up having the world being against me, because it's not a crutch to me. It actually makes me perform better. We're the only group of people who perform the best under this type of pressure. No other groups of people in walks of life have went through what we went through. In fact, a certain group of people, we ain't gonna say their names, they went through a so-called situation that we went through only for like 4 years, and they get movies about them. Every year, there's a new movie about what they went through. For the last 60, 70 years, there's only been movies and propaganda about here's what happened to them and here's what did it. But the minute we speak about our plights that we went through, oh, they cried too much. It's always the race card. But for them, it's being a patriot, right? For them, never forget about Pearl Harbor and all this extra. But for us, we got to shut up about what we went through. You didn't go through it. It was your ancestors. But when it's them, they celebrate it like they've been through not, or I don't want to say them words because of the algorithm, but they act like they've been through that too. So what I'm telling y'all is Uncle Luke is speaking nothing but truth. One love to my Florida brother, man. Melanation forever, bro. Like, you don't know one thing about y'all, and y'all need to know about me, whether you like DJ Bless One or not. Look, we don't have to be comrades, but we can be brothers, bro. You may not accept it, but you are my brother. Good, bad, or worse, you're my brother. And you are my sister. Good, bad, or worse. We just gotta learn to get along, bro, because I'm never gonna flip. I showed proof of this platform through shadow bans and the IP addresses and all that. People trying to bring you down. I still speak for us first. B1 forever, bruh. It's always gonna be B1, bro. And I don't need money from y'all to preach this, bruh. It's in me. And if it ain't in y'all, don't cover this, don't speak on this. This ain't for everybody at home, you dig? You gonna be hated speaking about this. You not gonna be loved speaking about this. And I raised my hand like I did when I took my oath in the military. I take my oath to always be my brothers and sisters keeper. Yes, I am. Are you your brothers and sisters keeper? Yes, I am. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed.